Hi, I'm Jim Gary, and welcome to Batillepi's Workshop. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I've been restoring a year 2000 Georgie Boy Pursuit motorhome for the past couple of years. And I've finished the brake and suspension work, and I'm getting close to putting the wheels back on, removing the jack stands, and then lowering it to the ground. But before I do that, I want to make sure the U-joints on the drive shaft are in good condition and well lubed. Not all U-joints have grease fittings, but the ones on this motorhome do. And about 6 months ago, I was watching the Heavy D Sparks YouTube channel in an episode where they bought an old motorhome. And then when they were driving it home on the freeway, a U-joint failed, and one end of the drive shaft fell to the road, and it was quite a big deal and dangerous too. Now, I don't want that to happen to my motorhome, so in this video, I'll show you how I inspected and greased the 3 U-joints on my 2-piece drive shaft. If you have an older motorhome or other vehicle, it's a good practice to check your drive shaft U-joints occasionally. Be aware that I'm a biologist, not a mechanic, and I'm showing you what I did, not what I think you should do. So please consult a professional mechanic before a job like this. As always, I welcome any comments or suggestions you may have. If you found this interesting, there are links to my other videos in the description below. So please like and subscribe. Now let's get on with the video. So while I was under there looking at everything, trying to figure out where to put the jack because it's been so long I don't remember. But anyway, I went and checked the drive shaft. It's a 2-piece drive shaft, so there's a number of U-joints on it. And I checked them all. They've all got grease fittings, and there's no play in them. So I'm going to make sure before I put the wheels back on that I go in and grease up all those grease fittings real well. So it's getting late now. It's getting dark, so I'll start this fresh in the morning. I think I'll go under and do all the greasing, and then I'll figure out how to jack it up and get it going. So see you in the morning. I'm under the RV in the back. This is the differential here, and here's the drive shaft. It's a 2-piece drive shaft, and I was hoping, and I found them yesterday when I was looking at them, that there are grease fittings on all of them. So I'm just gonna clean them off the outside and run some grease through them all. There's no play in the prop shafts. They are fine, so I think the U-joints are good. Whatever grease in there could be 26 years old for all I know, so I'm gonna go ahead and put fresh grease in all of them. I was watching a video, Heavy D Sparks or whatever he is, and they had bought an old RV and they were driving it down the freeway and the prop shaft fell off. That's not good. I don't want that to happen to me. So here's trying to clean away all the grease from around it. Okay, so I think that's pretty clean. And I've replaced U-joints. It's not that hard, but there's 4 of them here, and I just didn't want to have to get into it because I've had enough going on with this thing. There. Okay, so I think we're ready. Hopefully I can fit this in there. I want to squeeze it a little bit, make sure the grease coming out is clean. Yep, the grease coming out is clean, so let's go ahead and stick this in there. It'll fit. Yep, it was on there. Do it one more time. Some came out the edges, but I think that's to be expected. Turn the shaft a little bit better. But it definitely had clicked onto the grease fitting. Boy, I hope it went in. I can't really tell. Well, and I can't really get in there to take the grease fitting out either. I'm going to get a manual grease gun and just see if maybe that gets in there a little bit better than my big power one. So I've got my little mini in there. I just want to see if it fits in better. It's definitely on there. And it's definitely pumping in. So I'm just going to pump it till it comes out somewhere else. It's definitely going in. I can see it coming out too. It's a little hard to see. See, it's this black, darker stuff. It's a moly. Well, it's a lithium grease actually, but it's coming out from where it should. So that's good. I'm going to use this. There. Won't be able to use that big one. It just doesn't fit in. So that's one done. I clean that out a little bit. I've got some grease caps. I'm going to see if I can fit one on there. Yeah, see, that other grease was just bypassing everything. Now these have a little ring to go around, but I want to make sure it fits before I put it on. Yeah, it'll work. So I'm going to try to put it on properly. There, it went on. Just fold it over. It's really hard to work back here because it's so greasy. You can get a flat blade screwdriver. So all I need to do is flip this cap over and down. There it goes. So it's capped. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, so here's the second one. See it right in here. Just trying to clean away all the gunk. Okay, now you can see the ball bearing in there. Now it looks like this one I could get the bigger one in, but I want to stick with the same grease on all of them. There it goes, it's on. I feel like it's pumping. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Well, I don't feel grease coming out anywhere, but I could stop pumping again. There it goes. Oh, I can see the grease. It's coming out right around here. There's pumps to... I don't want to mix my grease with their grease, with whatever grease was in there before. Clean out some of that excess grease. And I'm so glad I found these grease fittings on here, because without that, taking all these apart to make sure they were greased would have been just such a pain. Okay, so let's put another cap on here. There we go. I probably gave it 20 pumps just to be sure, and there's plenty of grease coming out. There. That grease cap is on there pretty good. Just trying to decide if there's a grease fitting anywhere around here. I kind of don't think so. It seems like this is a bearing, but I'm not finding anything. I guess I could take these nuts off, these bolts off, and see. I'll look in the manual. It's got some kind of a identifying tag on it. But let's move on. Like I said, I'll check in the manual and see what that's about. But we can go back one more to the front by the transmission. So I guess there's only 3 grease fittings on here. I thought there were 4. So here's the last one. Good thing I put this in neutral first, so you can see it right in here, and it's pretty clean around it. That's nice. So I'm going to go ahead and set the camera. Okay, so I got the grease fitting right in the middle. So let's see if I can get this going. I see grease coming out the back end there. And now there's some old brown grease coming out of here. Okay. There's about 30 pumps total. Get another one of these out. That's funny, I bought these years ago for some of my old British sports cars. Goes on like that. Okay, have to bend it around. I need my screwdriver for that. Let me move the camera a little closer so you can see where all the grease is coming out. See there and across here. So that's the old grease. There. That's capped, so that's good. So that's was one of my big worries, was whether or not I was going to have my drive shaft fall out. But here you can see all the greases come out. So let's go check our work and go back down the other way. I see plenty of old grease has come out around this, so I think we're good. So having another look at here, this is the rear one. Let's see if there's any came out the back. You know what, on this one I think I'm going to pump a little more grease through it. So I got to pop that cap off, which means I got to find my screwdriver. Just had it in a different pocket. Okay, we're going to pop this off. There. Pump about 10 more pumps through there, I think. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can see it coming out now. Okay, I think that was the whole tube. Now, better to be safe than sorry. Just going to fish this cap back over. There. Okay, we're back in. I think we got plenty of grease in there, so I'm happy. As it turned out, the U-joints were in great condition and are now freshly greased, and I'm delighted to be so close to getting this motorhome on the road. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in similar videos, please like and subscribe. Bye.